Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Ripple-backed XRP payment platform will soon be ready for mass adoption. XUMM is a Ripple-backed banking app currently in beta on both the App Store and Google Play. The app developer said that some bugs need to be fixed and the app will be ready for mass adoption soon. XUMM functions without the need for third-party involvement and offers cross-border transactions in real time. XRP Labs has developed the XRP-based banking app XUMM, which is expected to offer the same extensive functions as a bank account. The app functions without the need for third-party banks or other financial institutions' involvement, offers cross-border transactions in real time. XUMM has been in beta since the end of March, and the app dev Weetse Win said that most bugs had been identified and fixed. However, he noted that there are still a few bugs need to be fixed and that the app will soon be ready for mass adoption. Wind is a Dutch developer who has worked on other popular applications like the XRP Parrot or XRP Tipbot, and using XUMM, users can develop or deposit and manage fiat currencies such as the USD or the Euro. Additionally, contact and transaction information can be managed, tracked, and stored in the app as well. Since the app is completely based on XRP, the transactions can be processed in real time. According to Ripple's head of developer relations, Warren Paul Anderson, XUMM is much more than the typical crypto wallet. At first look, XUMM may appear to be an ordinary crypto wallet for XRP, but to the trained eye, XUMM provides a host of features and functionality that make it a powerful platform for thousands of its individual users to be your own bank. He further added that the app takes advantage of the decentralized exchange protocol that's built into the XRP ledger. XUMM taps into the power of the XRP ledger decentralized exchange by allowing users to add other currencies, including fiat like US dollar and euros. And on the XRP ledger, these are called issued currencies, which represent value held by other entities outside of the XRP ledger. And I think people who are doing remittance around the globe are probably going to love that, because it seems like that's something that could be real-time transfer, like from here to the Asian APAC regions, and you could have the money instantaneously. Another article I want to discuss is Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse encourages U.S. regulators to embrace the crypto industry. And as we get into the article here, in a recent series of tweets, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has once again asked regulators to lean into cryptocurrencies. We also shared this exact tweet on our Twitter earlier today. Otherwise, the U.S. will struggle to compete with China, whose grip on crypto and fiat payments is growing stronger. Garlinghouse refers to the article published by Foreign Affairs, which describes how China's soon-to-be launched digital currency could topple the US dollar, the world's dominant reserve currency. The piece states that the US is years behind China when it comes to the pace of digitization, and that could upend the country's seemingly unassailable economic influence. And once the digital yuan gains traction beyond China's borders, the U.S. will no longer be able to cripple the economies of its enemies by simply cutting them off the SWIFT network. It also focuses on the differences between the cryptocurrencies that will be entirely controlled by the People's Bank of China, PBOC, and decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And the regulatory trepidation, the Ripple boss also emphasizes that XRP and other public assets are not exempt from regulatory oversight, despite the article claiming that they are still struggling to achieve legitimacy. As we know, XRP is very legitimate, and Brad Garlinghouse is probably more anxious than you are as an investor for this regulatory clarity so that they can release this asset that they've been working on and making connections nonstop. In 2019, he wrote a letter to the U.S. Congress in which he asked not to paint all digital assets with one broad brush, while predicting that 99% of all cryptocurrencies could go to zero. Garlinghouse encourages the members of the crypto industry to work hand in hand with regulators As we know, if you don't work with the regulators, you're going to be shut down. Does anybody remember the recent one that was just denied? Feel free to leave that in the comments below. Let's see if you have a fun little test for you. Still, there is a strong anti-regulation sentiment since Bitcoin was initially viewed as an innately libertarian currency. For instance, Shapeshift CEO Eric Voorhees took the Winklevoss twins to task over their controversial Revolution Needs Rules campaign. All right, guys, I want to finish up with a final thought. I feel like making dreams come true, and I hope that every single day that you wake up, this is the first thought in your mind. All right, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for your support, and we'll catch you in the next one.